Hello, dear elephant lovers. Welcome back to another challenging mission where we treated a huge aggressive elephant that was injured by a gunshot. This elephant was first noticed by a villager. He has noticed that the elephant was isolated, had lumps around its body, and had been acting aggressively towards everyone who passed by. He further explained that the elephant had a few lumps around its body and had a lump in its anus area. Observing its unusual behavior, he quickly contacted the nearest wildlife conservation office to ask for help. After listening to the explanation, the officials recognized that the elephant needed to be treated right away. So, wildlife conservation officials, veterinary officials, and a veterinary doctor hurried to the location, armed with the required medicine and equipment. Following a visual examination, the doctor decides to sedate the elephant before beginning the treatments. The sedation process was extremely difficult and time-consuming. However, these skilled officials were able to safely sedate the animal. The sedative drug was administered intramuscularly using a tranquilizer gun. The doctor confirmed that the elephant had been shot ruthlessly. The doctor and the officials checked the elephant very carefully before making any major decisions. They inspected the anus area closely because of the wounds in that area. Another small dosage of anesthetic was injected through the elephant's tail to make sure the elephant was fully sedated. We share this video to educate our viewers on the treatment procedure, make them aware of wildlife care, and show the compassion and effort in helping a suffering animal. We hope this love for wild animals will spread around the world. Injured elephants can become extremely aggressive, attacking anyone around them. This sort of behavior is usually a protective reaction, since the elephant identifies anyone around it as a threat because of its vulnerability. With years of experience treating and caring for these poor animals, wildlife conservation officials and veterinary officials are aware of these aggressive behaviors. So, to ensure safety, the elephant's legs were tied together with a rope. This is a precaution taken to keep the animal steady and calm throughout the treatment process. Now, after about 15 minutes, the elephant is fully sedated. How can we identify and confirm that this male elephant is sedated? There are a few obvious symptoms and side effects to look for. The penis erection and the elephant may pass urine. The head bends forward while the trunk reaches the ground. The elephant remains motionless, with flapping ears. These factors are essential to confirm that the male elephant is fully sedated. The officials began the treatment process after confirming all these symptoms. Now the doctor gently checked the elephant's anus area to examine the stool and see if it carried pus or maggots, because there were visible wounds around the anus area. This step was taken to find out if the wounds had spread infection to the internal organs. The officials, with their kindness and patience, did everything possible to ensure the poor animal's safety and to help the elephant live a long life. With the careful check, they saw that the elephant was not deeply infected, and the medications provided would help the elephant recover step by step. Now it is time to treat the gunshot wounds on the elephant. Please note, the following footage shows a real medical procedure on the elephant's injuries. While this is an important part of the healing process, some viewers may find it sensitive, so feel free to skip ahead if you feel uncomfortable. They started to treat the first wound. A disinfectant solution was used to clean the wound. A syringe was used to inject it. The official used forceps and cotton wool to clean the wound more deeply. This process will remove the pus, necrotic tissue, or any gunshot particles lodged within the wound. Then, a syringe is used to inject a solution of povidone iodine and negacent powder into the wound. A tiny piece of cotton wool was stuck into the wound. Now it is time to treat the next wound. A solution of hydrogen peroxide, which is a disinfectant solution, and povidone iodine was injected into the wound. The official used forceps and cotton wool to clean the wound more deeply. This process will remove the pus, necrotic tissue, or any gunshot particles lodged within the wound. Similar to before, a tiny piece of cotton wool was stuck into the wound. Now the anti-fly spray was sprayed on the treated wounds. At the same time, a team of officials started to inject the necessary dosage of antibiotics, multivitamins, painkillers, ivermectin, and anti-inflammatory drugs intramuscularly. The dosages of this medicine are decided by the veterinary doctor based on the body weight and the health condition of the animal. Actually, these injuries are the horrible consequences of human arrogance and selfishness. Human-elephant conflict over limited resources is considered to be the root cause of situations like this, as elephants can show up in agricultural fields in search of food, causing severe crop damage and economic loss for poor villagers who have worked hard to harvest their crops. So, in some cases, farmers might use illegal handmade weapons to protect their livelihoods. However, such shootings may cause serious injury or death to these poor elephants. There are deep investigations ongoing to capture any individuals who commit such dangerous actions. These cruel individuals will be punished according to the law. However, it is difficult to identify those who are responsible because these creatures are discovered injured several weeks after being injured. These wounds do not pose a huge risk to the elephant. The treatment session has come to an end. The revival drug was administered through the elephant's tail. The kind villagers' quick action and support were the first step towards the complete recovery of the elephant. We would like to thank all of our viewers, the villager who notified us about this poor animal, the veterinary doctor, the veterinary officials, the wildlife conservation officials, and all the others who were involved in this life-saving treatment mission. Their hard efforts have saved many lives over time. A ranger officer was appointed to monitor the animal's recovery progress. Let's meet again with another video on how we saved a valuable life.